Hi everyone, Papa here,
Okay, guy.
and today's episode is going to feature some footage of Kate and Kai at a recent mini stuntman class at the YMCA. Kate and Kai, what is it that Coach Brian is having you do here?
I'm doing a back handstand. A
Back,
back handspring.
oh, a back handspring, and then there's that mat, that nearly circular mat apparatus that he's having you go up and over. You know, you've been doing the mini stuntmen class for quite a few months now. You've done several sessions, and I don't recall you doing this particular move before. Have you done it before?
Think.
So this was the first time. So did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. I really did. I was having most fun on like the balls or maybe this, obviously.
Of course, between your turns, you couldn't help but run around a little bit. And so that day in class, there were just the three of you, and he was having each of you take two turns. Oh, there you go, doing a Superman launch onto the mat. Did you have fun doing that?
Yeah, I did have fun doing that.
And now Coach Brian, do you remember what he was talking about as he walked you through this particular move?
No, but it was something like, oh, keep your body like that.
Well, that makes sense. So now he's putting the hands in the air and talking about keeping your hands up as well and supporting your head. And he's giving you more instruction here. What do you think from that day in class and from what you see him doing here? Can you remember what he was talking about?
Oh, really?
I would say, and I couldn't hear real well, there you go, putting your hands in the air. I think he was telling you put your hands up and keep them nice and stiff as you go back over the apparatus. He's showing you keep your arms in the air. He's getting ready to put you through it again after one of your classmates go through it. Well, here he's having you lie down. Do you remember what this was about?
It was hollow holds and Superman holds.
What was the first one?
Hollow holds.
So he's having him put his feet in the air and get his hands up while you were on your stomach doing a Superman hold with your legs in the air and your arms in the air. Is that tough to do?
Yeah, because mainly I just do like a bunch of like airplane, just wide, like kind of stuff.
Right. Now I see you here putting your arms out like an airplane.
Twoggle like as much as I can. I just wave my hands on
Right. You feel it in your muscles when you do that, don't you? But you're good at that. You've been doing gymnastics type classes for quite a while. This mini stuntman, as I said, for many months now. Where you are standing up nice and straight, and coach is showing you to arch your back a little bit as well. He's showing one of your classmates to arch his back. So arms in the air, arch your back. There you are doing some jumps up in the air. All right, so here goes one of your classmates, which wouldn't surprise me when Coach Brian is busy with one of the other boys if you don't turn and run for the mat again. Let's see how long before you do that again. Oh, there you are, hopping out of sight, refocusing the camera on you. Now let's watch him go up and over. Now, what is it you're supposed to do after you complete that move and land on your feet? What do you do then when you land?
I just stick the landing.
That's right. You're supposed to stick the landing and then jump up, put your feet in place, sticking the landing, and then arms straight up in the air. I think the coach was reminding you of that. There you go again. Arms in the air, stepping out just a little.
Yeah, I was having like a lot of fun on this. We all got 2 turns, and then it's the next turn, and then that person has 2 turns.
And then you cycled through it several times, so 2, 2, 2, and then you each did it again, and then again. So he spent quite a bit of time that night. There you go, doing a spin move. Now he's telling you, stick the landing. Stick the landing, Kate and Kai. And you're getting a 3rd turn here, so either he lost track of how many times you had done it, or he wanted to make sure you stick the landing. So are you going to stick the landing here?
Yeah.
You think so? I'm not so sure about that because, oh! And I remember from that night. And there you go, off to the mat again.
Yep.
Yeah, I enjoy running and jumping on the mats. And you're off. Well, that was a good one. You launched. Yeah, really far.
Speed up.
A Superman move, wasn't it?
Like, I'm flying, and then I just fall on the mat.
That's right. Well, it was like you were flying for a split second, wasn't it?
Split second.
And here's the coach telling the other boy to watch what's going on. He's lifting your other classmate, getting him ready to do it. So this is a back handspring.
The back handspring.
And he's getting ready to go. A little bit of a hop, and up you go. And there goes Kate and Kai doing a Superman launch. Another good one. Well, and it's fortunate the way they built this facility that the spectators can watch from a platform up in the air. So I'm up the stairs looking over a railing watching this. Now he's got you doing the leg raises. So legs in the air, feet in the air, legs up, feet in the air, and then holding them up, putting them back down. So that helps work the core as well. The coach giving you some more instruction. What kinds of things does the coach talk about each week at Mini Stuntmen?
Well, just like stick the landing mainly. He doesn't really like talk a lot. Mainly we just exercise.
Well, he seems to be talking here about the way to do the particular move, how to arch your back. You are jumping up in the air again. Here you go, ready to take another turn.
Yeah. I hope I stick to it.
You don't remember? Little bounce. Oh, and he said, wait a second, that didn't go well, so he's rolling you back forward. Now he's kind of talking you through it, telling you to arch your back. So feet together, legs straight, little hop back, over, and not bad. Yes. And here you go, running again. He's telling you, wait a second, it's your second turn. Don't forget, you've got 2 turns each. And here you go, little hop up and over, and stick the landing and a high five from the coach. Now it's another boy's turn. And there are other classes going on each week at this facility. You see off to the side some other people doing different gymnastics events. So you have gymnastics classes going on and this Mini Stuntmen class going on. You like the Mini Stuntman class, don't you? And it's once a week for 1 hour, so that gives you some good time on the floor doing different things. And each week the coach has you doing 2 or 3 different moves. This was the first one that night. And he spent quite a bit of time on it, mainly because this was the first time that you had ever done it over many sessions. So Each session goes about 6 weeks, and you've done quite a few sessions now, and this is the first time for this particular move. There you go, you return again. Get those feet together, support the core, arms in the air, get a little bit of a spring hop up and over the apparatus and up and down. That was a good one. Here you go through that. Oh, and there you go. And the coach is reminding you, come back around again. You get another turn and up and over. And that was great. You did fantastic there. And you go back through again. Oh, with a forward roll on that one.
I almost got my wall to stay in the line.
Yes, and between the lines.
Good, straight, and then kind of just went.
What's one of the other moves that you do most weeks that you didn't do this week?
Cartwheels.
Cartwheels, that's right, cartwheels. So you've done cartwheels in quite a few of these mini stuntman classes, but not this particular week. And who have you been teaching how to do cartwheels at home?
You.
Yes, Papa. So maybe we will film a home gymnastics video at some point in the future showing off my skills once I fully learn.
And, well, voice card, I teach him too. Speaking.
That's right. So the coach teaches you how to do things, and you've been teaching me a few words.
So he teaches me, I'm getting confused. He teaches me and you teach me, but I teach you.
That's right. Yes, I help show you some things, but you're teaching me some moves. And recently we were doing some cartwheels. We've got a mat that we can put out on the floor or in the yard, and we were doing some cartwheels. I think the main thing that I need to improve on is keeping my back leg straight as opposed to bent when I do a cartwheel. But I have gotten to the point where I can do a cartwheel and land on my feet.
You got the landing and you can do the hand motion and the stick, the landing. The legs are just a little iffy.
That's right.
Mine are too.
Well, you've improved quite a bit from when you first started. And so now you're done with the back handsprings. Time for a water break. There you are, going over to your water flask. Getting a drink and then lining up to get ready for the next maneuver. Coach is stepping out for a minute. Moving on, after the coach came back, you moved over to the other side of the gym. There you are on one of the gymnastics bars. Just doing some moves while you wait your turn on the rings. So you are there, and what is it you're doing now?
I'm just swinging. I'm just trying to touch my feet.
Yes, and you almost went over. I bet you could have, if you had pushed a little bit more, you could have gone all the way over.
Well, one of the times I just fell flat and I barely missed.
Unfortunately, there's the mat there. And then the other boy off to the side is climbing up on the bars on the wall. And then the other was on the rings. And now it's your time on the rings. So what are you doing here?
I'm just swinging.
Well, the coach is about to lift you in the air, right? And you've done the rings before, so there you are. You're holding on. The coach is going to let go of you in a minute. And what is it that you're going to do? So what does the coach have you do here?
So I just swing up and down, up and down.
He's having you lift your legs as high as you can. How many times? You remember? 6 times. All right, so you did your 6 times. The coach is helping you down, and now you're moving on to the wall. Worked out well. Some classes there are 5 of you in the class. In this particular week there were only 3 of you, so you're on this side of the gym. One could be on the bar while one was on the rings and one was on the wall, and this time you're on the wall. So what are you doing here?
I'm just leg lifting.
leg lifting, so hanging on the wall, supporting yourself, lifting your legs in the air. Is that easy for you to do?
Maybe. I don't know.
Where do you feel it in your body? Your legs? What about in your core? In your
Core.
abdomen? Yeah. And here you are back over to the bars. Swinging a little bit, standing and watching right now. You've gotten pretty strong through these classes. You've really...
But like after class, I was literally like flaming hot wet.
Oh yes, you were warm from doing this. So now the coach has moved over to the bar, and there you are doing a flip. Nice flip. You almost did that by yourself earlier, but now the coach had you doing it. So excellent job. You remember what the coach was saying here?
No, I think it was mainly just like, oh, keep your just like
Just giving you some guidance on how to move your body up and over and be safe about it. I think it's just the two of you because one of the other boys had stepped out for a minute, but he'll be back here in shortly. Now here's your other classmate. And here's the coach watching for the other boy to return. I think he had stepped out to use the restroom, and now he's coming back in. And coach is getting him back into the rotation. So he's got all three of you sitting down. Any recollection of what the coach was talking about here?
not really.
You know, he was pointing at the one bar and talking about the different things. And here back to the rings now. And so you're going to do a different move on the rings. So let's see what this move is. Coach is helping him up. Now, I know it.
We were doing 1, 2, 3, and up and over.
So here we go. So there he goes. You're right. 1, 2, 3, and up and over.
And when I saw him do it, I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have no arms.
Yeah, I don't recall him ever having. You've been on the rings before, but I don't recall you ever going up and over like that. Have you done that before?
I've done that before.
Have you? Yeah, I didn't remember. Right, now he's talking about the move, talking about how to grip the rings and how to do the foot movements and bring yourself up and over. And now, Caden Kai, it's your turn. Here we go. He's going to leap down to the mat. All right, and he's telling you 1, 2, 3, up and over. Let's see. We go up and over. That's right. All right, here we go. Can you do it? Will you do it? I believe you will. And let's see. Coach has you going. There's 1, 2, and 3. Oh, 3 and 4 up and over. And there you go. How did that feel on your arms? You remember the feelings?
I was like, how? Physically, how? How did I make that?
Right. How does that work? You did an excellent job with it. Now here's your classmate's turn. As you and the other classmate there are wrestling. And here goes this boy. See how well he does, if he's able to get up and over. I think this may be the first time he had tried. So, and he's a little bit smaller than the other two of you, than you and your other classmate. Yeah, the
other boy was like 7 and a half.
I think the other boy's about your age. This boy, I think, may be 6, whereas you're...
No, he has to be like...
You're 7, closer to 8.
Oh no, he has to be like 4 or something.
Could be. And now the coach is talking to you about the class and how to do the different things. Went over some guidance with you. So just got a couple of minutes left in this video. What are some other thoughts you have about mini stuntmen and the different things you do each week?
Well, I'm really excited because I think like every week one of the things that we do is different. But I don't think the next time I'm in Mini Stuntman we're gonna do like wings again. I think we're gonna do like maybe the balls. But other than that, I am excited. I'm just excited. That's all I can say. I'm excited.
And each week when you do for example, the cartwheels, it's usually running. So where you were doing the back handsprings during this particular session, and there you are swinging on the bar, but where you were doing the back handsprings, usually he's got you running around that part of the mat and doing different things, forward flips or forward rolls, back rolls, and cartwheels, and a lot of running. This particular night you didn't do any running. Now, so he did a flip up and over on the rings, and we've seen you do one. Let's see you do another one. So here you go, Kate and Kai getting ready to go. Talking to the coach. He's giving you some guidance, telling you to swing your legs once, twice. On that third time, bring it up and over. And as you get ready to do this is a good time to remind everyone, if you're watching this video but have not yet subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. It should be visible in the lower right hand corner if you're on a touch screen or a phone. There you go, up and over. And please keep supporting us, and as always, subscribe to our channel and like our videos. Thanks everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.